Whoa, you look you look a little exhausted, honestly. Have you been working on that new project all night? I saw your office light on at like 3 a.m. when I was letting the dog out.
Oh man, is it that obvious? Yeah, I have been grinding away at these designs since yesterday morning. I want to say I've been productive, but honestly, I think I've just been staring at the same pixel for 3 hours. You know how it is when you've been awake for too long and your brain just, well, it just stops working?
I totally get it. Well, welcome back to Teach Easy English, everyone. I'm Daisy, and today we are tackling the Everest of grammar. We're talking about have been.
This is the big one, guys. People get so confused about this because it's like a bridge between the past and the right now. If you want to sound like a native, you gotta master this. And hey, if you haven't been following us for long, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We've been dropping these masterclasses every day lately.
Seriously, Dave, have been is everywhere. It's the present perfect. It's not just about the past, it's about a journey. It's about something that started back then and is still happening or still matters right this second.
Right, like I have been a teacher for 10 years. That means I started 10 years ago, and guess what? I'm still a teacher today. If I just said I was a teacher, it sounds like I quit. But have been keeps the story alive. It shows that the past is still now.
Let's look at the basic structure first so everyone feels confident. It's always subject plus have slash has plus been. I have been. She has been. They have been.
And then you usually add an ing verb if it's an action, or an adjective if it's a feeling. Let's do 20 quick change of state and action examples so the listeners can really hear the rhythm. Ready, Daisy?
I'm ready. Let's knock 'em out. I have been waiting for the bus for 20 minutes. It has been raining since I woke up. We have been thinking about moving to Italy. She has been feeling a bit sick lately.
My turn. 5. They have been living in that apartment since June. 6. He has been practicing the guitar until his fingers hurt. 7. I have been working out more at the gym. 8. The cat has been sleeping on my keyboard all day.
9. You have been doing a great job with these lessons. 10. Prices have been going up at the grocery store. 11. We have been traveling a lot this year. 12. I have been learning how to bake bread.
13. My phone has been glitching out since the update. 14. It has been snowing in the mountains. 15. She has been calling me every 5 minutes. 16. They have been arguing about the remote again.
17. I have been cooking dinner for an hour. 18. The dog has been barking at the mailman. 19. We have been saving money for a rainy day. And 20. You have been listening to the best English podcast.
See, it's not so scary once you hear the pattern. But Daisy, we gotta talk about the social side of this. We use have been to describe our reputation or how we've been acting in relationships.
Oh, like have been there for someone. That's a huge one. You have been there for me through all my ups and downs. It shows a long history of support. You didn't just help once, you've been a constant.
Or the opposite, have been avoiding. I feel like you've been avoiding me since I borrowed your car and brought it back empty. It describes a pattern of behavior that started in the past and is making things awkward right now.
And what about status? She has been promoted 3 times this year, or he has been recognized as the most valuable player. It shows the result of a long, hard process.
What about the difference between have been to and have gone to? This is the one that always trips up the students in my morning classes.
Oh, that's a classic. Listen close, guys, because this changes everything. If I say Dave has gone to Paris, it means he's still there. He's on the plane or walking by the Eiffel Tower.
But if I say Dave has been to Paris, it means he went there and he came back. He has the experience in his pocket.
Right. I have been to Tokyo 3 times. I'm not in Tokyo right now. I'm sitting here in this tiny studio with Daisy, but Tokyo is part of my life experience map. It's something I've done.
It's all about where you were standing when you say it. If you're home, you say, I've been. If you're still traveling, you say, I've gone.
Man, I wish I had been to more places this year. I've been stuck in this office way too much.
Well, that's why we're doing this, to help everyone get their English so good they can go anywhere. Daisy, I think we've been talking long enough for the foundations. I want to dive into the professional and technical stuff next.
I'm with you. I just need to make sure my microphone hasn't been acting up. Give me 1 second to check the levels.
Always the tech guy. Go ahead, check your gear, and then let's get into how have been works in the boardroom and the doctor's office. All right, levels look good. My mic has been behaving for once. I was worried because it has been making this weird buzzing sound lately, but we're in the clear.
Good, because we are moving into the serious stuff now. Let's talk about professional and technical mastery. If you're at work, have been is basically your secret weapon for sounding like a leader.
It really is. Think about a job interview. If you say, I worked in marketing, it sounds like a dead fact. But if you say, I have been working in marketing for 5 years, it sounds like you're still a pro, still active, still in the game. It shows continuity.
And what about the boardroom? You'll hear managers say things like, we have been monitoring the market trends closely, or our team has been developing this software for 6 months. It tells the boss that the work hasn't stopped.
Right. And in medical English, this is how you talk to your doctor. A doctor isn't going to ask, did you feel sick? They're going to ask, how long have you been feeling this pain? Or have you been taking your medication regularly? It's all about the duration.
Ooh, and legal English too. The defendant has been compliant with all court orders, or the contract has been under review since Tuesday. It's very formal, very precise.
For our AI tech and IT friends out there, you know this one. The server has been down for 20 minutes. That's usually followed by a lot of panic. Or, we have been experiencing high traffic on the website. It explains the state of the system over a period of time.
So, Dave, let's pivot to the travel and movement guide. We touched on it with the gone versus been thing, but there's more. I have been traveling since 6 a.m. I have been waiting at this baggage claim for an hour.
Oh, don't remind me. I've been stuck at airports way too many times lately. But notice how have been makes the time feel longer? If you say, I waited for an hour, it's just a fact. But I have been waiting for an hour, it sounds like you're getting frustrated.
It definitely adds some emotion, which brings us to the negative dictionary.
Oh boy, this is where things get, well, they've been getting a little messy. Have been caught. He has been caught using the company credit card for his personal vacations.
Ouch. Or have been struggling. I have been struggling to finish this report on time. It's a very honest way to talk about your difficulties.
What about have been told? That's a classic way to share a rumor without naming names. I have been told that there might be layoffs, but I haven't seen anything official yet. It's passive, but it's very common in office gossip.
And we can't forget have been through the ringer. That's a great idiom. It means you've been through a very difficult, exhausting time. After the move and the new job, I've really been through the ringer this month.
I feel that in my soul, Daisy. Okay, let's lighten it up with some pop culture. You hear have been in every movie trailer and hit song.
I have been thinking about you by every boy band ever. Or movie lines like, I have been waiting for this moment my whole life. It adds that epic, dramatic weight. It's not just a moment, it's a destiny.
And in 2026, social media is, well, it's been wild. On TikTok, people use have been to talk about trends. This sound has been going viral for 3 weeks. Or, I have been obsessed with this new filter.
It's almost like the internet has been making English faster. We're using these perfect tenses to show how fast things are moving.
Okay, everyone, take a deep breath. We got to do the brain bender now. The past perfect versus the present perfect. This is the stuff that makes people want to close their grammar books.
Don't close them yet, listeners. It's actually simple if you think of it like a movie. Present perfect, I have been working, the movie is still playing. Past perfect, I had been working, the movie stopped because something else happened.
Exactly. I had been living in New York for 5 years when I finally decided to move to the countryside. Living in New York, the had been part, decided to move, the thing that stopped the first action.
It's like a timeline in your head. One action was happening and then, bam, another past action interrupted it.
I had been waiting for the bus for an hour before I realized it was a holiday and no buses were running. And we've all been there, right?
I definitely have. Now let's talk about the modal verbs. This is how you sound really sophisticated and thoughtful.
Should have been. This is the regret phrase. I should have been more careful with my password. Or we should have been there to help her. It's looking back at a mistake.
And could have been. This is the possibility phrase. It could have been worse, or he could have been a star if he'd stayed in the band.
My favorite for being a language detective is must have been. You must have been so tired after that flight, or that must have been a beautiful wedding. You're making a logical guess based on what you see now.
If you can master must have been, you are, well, you've been upgraded to an advanced speaker. It shows you understand nuance.
Man, my brain is starting to feel like it has been through a workout.
We're doing great, Dave. We've been through the business world, the doctor's office, the airport, and even the scary grammar.
I think I'm ready for that massive list of idioms next. I want to give the listeners every single been phrase I can think of.
I love it. Let's take a tiny stretch, get a sip of water, and then we are going to hit the A to Z of been idioms.
Don't go anywhere, guys. We have been saving the best for the final stretch. And we are back. I've had my water, I've stretched my legs, and I am ready to sprint to the finish line. Daisy, are you ready for the idiom intensive? This is where we show them how been is the secret ingredient in almost every cool American expression.
Oh, I've been ready. Let's do it the same way as before, a lightning round. I'll give the letter and you give the phrase and an example.
Let's go. A. Been around the block.
Daisy, don't try to trick the new manager. She's been around the block a few times and knows all the excuses.
B. Been a long time coming.
Daisy, after 10 years of hard work, her promotion has been a long time coming.
C. Been called on the carpet.
Daisy, the intern has been called on the carpet by the CEO for that mistake on the website. It means they're in big trouble.
D. Been down this road before.
Daisy, we don't need to argue about the budget again. We've been down this road before and we know what works.
E. Been easy on the eyes.
Daisy, I have to admit that new lead actor in the movie has definitely been easy on the eyes.
F. Been fire under one's feet.
Daisy, the deadline is tomorrow, so the boss has been putting fire under our feet to get it done.
G. Been given the cold shoulder.
Daisy, I tried to say hello to Sarah, but I've been given the cold shoulder all morning. I wonder what I did.
H. Been hitting the books.
Daisy, if you want to pass the bar exam, you'd better have been hitting the books every single night.
I. Been in the dark.
Daisy, I've been in the dark about the surprise party plans. Nobody told me a thing.
J. Been jumping through hoops.
Daisy, I've been jumping through hoops all week trying to get my visa approved for the trip.
K. Been keeping an eye out.
Daisy, I've been keeping an eye out for a new apartment, but everything is so expensive lately.
L. Been light years away.
Daisy, the final product has been light years away from the original design we started with.
M. Been making waves.
Daisy, the new guy in the marketing department has been making waves with his crazy ideas.
N. Been nothing but trouble.
Daisy, I love my old truck, but honestly, it has been nothing but trouble since I bought it.
O. Been on pins and needles.
Daisy, we've been on pins and needles waiting for the phone to ring with the news.
P. Been pulling out my hair.
Daisy, I've been pulling out my hair trying to figure out why this code won't run.
Q. Been quite a ride.
Daisy, from the move to the new job, this whole year has been quite a ride, hasn't it?
R. Been running on fumes.
Daisy, I haven't slept in 30 hours. I've been running on fumes since the flight landed.
S. Been skating on thin ice.
Daisy, you've been skating on thin ice with those late arrivals, Dave. Be careful.
T. Been through the ringer.
Daisy, she's really been through the ringer with her health lately, but she's finally getting better.
U. Been up in the air.
Daisy, our wedding plans have been up in the air because we can't find a venue that's available.
V. Been vanished into thin air.
Daisy, I put my keys right here on the table and they've been vanished into thin air. I can't find them anywhere.
W. Been walking on eggshells.
Daisy, ever since the argument, I've been walking on eggshells around my roommate.
X. Been X'd out.
Daisy, my favorite scene has been X'd out of the final version of the movie. I'm so disappointed.
Y. Been years in the making.
Daisy, this scientific breakthrough has been years in the making, and it's finally here.
Z. Been zeroed in on.
Daisy, the investigators have been zeroed in on the main suspect for weeks now.
Whew, that was a marathon. But wait, we can't end without talking about dialects and the future of been.
Right, like we said, in the southern US, you'll hear people say, I've been knowing her, instead of I have been knowing her. It's a very distinct, soulful rhythm.
And in African American vernacular English, been has a very special job. If someone says, I been finished that, with a long stressed been, it means they finished it a long time ago. It's a whole different grammatical rule called the remote past.
It's so fascinating how one word can do so much. And on the internet in 2026, we see things like I been knew, which is just a sassy, fast way of saying I have been aware of that fact for a very long time.
I love how English keeps evolving. Okay, Daisy, it's time. The ultimate have-been review story. I'm going to put it all together. Listeners, count the bins. Lately, life has been a total whirlwind. I have been trying to organize my new apartment, but it has been a disaster. I had been living with my parents for 2 years before this, so having my own place has been a huge adjustment. My neighbors have been playing loud music until 2 a.m. every night. I have been tempted to knock on their door, but I've been trying to stay polite because I've only been here a week. On top of that, work has been incredibly stressful. My boss has been asking for reports that should have been finished weeks ago. I have been drinking way too much coffee just to stay awake. I had been planning to go on vacation last week, but those plans have been canceled because a big deadline has been moved up. However, it hasn't all been bad. I have been seeing a new personal trainer, and I have been feeling much stronger. Also, my best friend has been visiting from London, which has been the highlight of my month. We have been going to all our favorite restaurants that have been closed for renovations until now. Even though I have been busy, I have been happy. I feel like I've been moving in the right direction for a long time.
Oh, Dave, that was perfect. You used like 25 of them in one go.
I have been practicing that story in my head all morning while I was making breakfast.
Well, it shows. Guys, if you have been with us for all 3 parts of this masterclass, you should feel like an absolute pro. You've been through the foundations, the business talk, the travel tips, the medical terms, and all those crazy idioms.
You have been amazing students, truly. Your dedication to learning English has been so inspiring to see. I hope this has been as helpful for you as it has been fun for us to record.
Definitely. Don't forget to tell us in the comments, what is something you have been doing lately to make your life better? We want to hear your have-been stories.
Your English has been growing by leaps and bounds today. Keep it up, don't stop practicing, and remember that we've been right here with you every step of the way.
We'll see you in the next masterclass. Stay curious.
We've been Teach Easy English. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.